Mr. Smith, this is Becky. She will be your examiner today.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Smith.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Should have a seat right there for me, please. Is this your first time having a health screening?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a little nervous.
About the blood draw?
Yes, ma'am.
I completely understand, but I will make it just as comfortable as possible. Actually, the screening process is quite simple.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith, the first thing I'm going to do is I'll do your vitals first. We'll do your height, weight, blood pressure. We're going to do a waist and a hip measurement. I'll do your pulse, and then we'll use the Omron machine to do your body fat percentage, as long as this does not apply.
Okay.
And I do want you to know that for your privacy, I don't say any numbers or results out loud, but at the end of the screening, I will give you a copy of them, and also throughout the screening, I'll show them to you as we go.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, can you please print your name right here on the log? I need you to put the screening time. If you could print your name, sign your name, and then your participant ID goes there, and that's the same one that you put on your consent form. So, Mr. Smith, how many hours has it been since you've had anything to eat or drink other than water?
About 12 hours.
Perfect. And do you have your employee ID or a driver's license on you?
Yes, I did.
Perfect, thank you.
Sure.
Mr. Smith, it looks like you missed this section right here on the form. Do you mind filling that out for me?
Sure.
Thanks. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some of these barcodes put on here for you. One goes right here on the consent form. I'll place one on the log, and the rest of them then will go on your tubes for the blood.
Okay.
All right, if you want to go ahead and take off your shoes, any heavy objects out of your pocket, like your wallet or your keys, we're going to do your height and weight.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith, can you back right into the stadiometer for me? Feet all the way back, nice and tall. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and step out. And right here is your height. And write it down. And here's your height. Okay, Mr. Smith, let's get your weight. If you can stand on the scale for me. Okay, perfect. Write that down. And here's your weight. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and get a waist and a hip measurement.
Okay.
So if I could get you to please hold this at your belly button or your navel. Turn all the way around and face me again. Do a 360 turn. That's great. Okay, let me write that down. There's your waist measurement. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a hip measurement. So if I can get you to hold the tape measure right here to the side. Go ahead and turn, do a 360. Perfect. All right, let me write that down for you. And there's your hip measurement. Okay, next we're going to get your body fat percentage. We're going to use the Omron machine. I'm going to put in your height and your weight. This is your age and your gender. Okay, Mr. Smith, what I'm going to have you do is you'll put your palms on the silver handles, your thumbs up on top, and just hold it straight out. I'll push the start button, and it only takes a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, feet slightly apart, arms straight out, and just hold for a second. Perfect. This top number, this is your body fat percentage. You go ahead and record it. So there's your body fat percentage.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith, next we're going to get your blood pressure and your pulse.
Okay.
All right, if I could get you to uncross your legs and sit up nice and straight for me. Very good. Just rest your arm here on the table. That's good. Very good. Let me write that down and I'll put it there. here's your blood pressure reading.
Okay.
Okay? Your pulse I'm going to take for a full 1 minute. All right? Great, let me write this down. And here's your pulse.
Okay.
So, Mr. Smith, do you get dizzy or do you have a history of fainting with a blood draw?
No.
Good. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started if you're ready. We get everything opened up here and set out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the tourniquet on. You're going to feel a little pressure up at the top of your arm here. If you would, go ahead and make a fist for me. Perfect. Okay, Mr. Smith, you're going to feel just a little pinch, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and relax. You doing okay?
Doing fine.
Good. Almost done. Okay, you hold some pressure right there and I'll go ahead and get your name and birth date on here. Okay, go ahead and look and just make sure that I have your name and date of birth correct.
Yes.
Okay, and this one.
Yes.
Okay, and this is a pour-off tube, so we spin this blood in a machine, and then we pour the serum into this tube to send to the
Okay.
lab.
That's right.
Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and get you a Band-Aid. Take that down. Now, if you will, one more time, just look over these measurements for me. Make sure I've written them all down correctly and that you agree with them. And then initial right there for me.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith, we're all done. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, here is your copy. Hang on to it until you get your results.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, would you fill out this quick little survey and leave it with the receptionist?
Sure.
Perfect. It is confidential, by the way. And if you had a good experience today, please let your site contact or your event representation know.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.